This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, everybody, welcome. Thank you for hopping on tonight. I am Jamie Torres, and I am tuning in from Southern California. I live close to Los Angeles. I'm actually a professional photographer by trade, and I found this business 3.5 years ago when I was hiking with a girlfriend. I was looking for a way to be able to close my brick and mortar business, my photography studio that I've had for over 30 years. And I was looking for a way that I could close my doors and travel more. I always loved to travel, but there wasn't always enough, money at the end of the month. And we knew if we had to close our photography studio and go and travel, that meant that we had to earn enough money to be able to, number one, go on vacation. We had to be able to close our doors while we were on vacation and be able to pay all the bills while we were gone. And we had to be able to pay the bills when we got back. And so that sometimes meant we had to save 3 times the amount of the normal person to be able to go on vacation. And I thought there's got to be a better way. And so I decided that I was going to try to find a side hustle. And I heard that if I was a travel advisor, that I could earn commissions on my own travel and the travel that I would be willing to book for other people. I was a little nervous about that because I had no experience, but a girlfriend of mine told me that she was following somebody online in this company and that it was a single mom and she was homeschooling her daughter and she was actually world schooling her. And that meant they were traveling around the world and she was teaching her daughter. And I thought that was the coolest thing I ever heard. And so my friend actually connected us, and that's how I found this amazing company. And I am going to do a little presentation for you guys. I am going to share my screen and I'm going to open that up and I'm going to tell you my little story here. Okay, this is me, and this is March of this year, and I am on the Carnival Radiance, and we are sailing out of Los Angeles, California, and we are getting ready to cruise here in this picture with 97 people. And the reason why I wanted to share this photo with you guys is because before I found this business, I only booked travel for myself and my family. This is not something I ever thought I would be able to do. But the nice thing is that when I found this company, they actually give us the tools and the trainings so that we can learn how to do something like this if we want to. Not everybody wants to book a big group cruise like this for a lot of people. But the nice thing is that if you wanted to, you would be able to, because our company will teach you how to do that. And so I was able to go and cruise on this ship with 97 of my, friends, family, and friends of friends and family. And we actually booked 50 cabins. And because we did that, Carnival was very nice. They rewarded us. They gave us a very nice cabin, and they actually upgraded our cabin. We had a wraparound balcony, and we had money to be able to help ourselves cruise and 3 of our friends cruise. We were able to pay for them to cruise. And then that was just things that we got rewarded for booking so many cabins. On top of that, we earned commission on this trip. And we actually came home to a paycheck that paid our house payment for 3 months. And this is what I dreamed of when I was looking for something to do from my business that I already had, something that I could do while I was working 16 hours a day in my photography studio, where I could start my workday early in the morning, book stuff like this, and then still have my regular workday, and then be able to go on a trip, close my doors, and know when I came home that I was going to come home to a paycheck. So you're probably wondering, what does a travel agent do? Well, you know what a travel agent does, right? But I'm going to tell you what a travel agent in our company does. So we work with our clients every day to make sure that, of course, we're going to give them their dream vacation. In addition to that, we want to make sure that if we give them their dream vacation, that it's within their budget. That's a big deal, right? And so we have ways to do that. We also are able to offer payment plans as travel agents, and we're able to offer them with no interest even. A lot of people don't know that. That's something that we can offer you. And that's something that sometimes you cannot book on your own. You have to go through a travel agent to do that. We are also able to meet and beat internet prices because our company gives us the tools to do that. And we keep our clients up to date on information. Let's say there's construction at their hotel and we need to move them from their, where they were originally located. We'll let them know, hey, there's construction. We can move you to the property next door, or we can upgrade you to an oceanfront suite, whatever makes them happy. We are also here to resolve client issues and emergencies. And the nice thing is that we don't have to do that alone. We actually have people that help us with that. I just recently had a client that was traveling and did not renew her passport on time. And because this amazing company gives us the tools and the resources to help our clients, I was able to get her passport within 24 hours and get her on her plane trip to Barcelona. And she actually just had a wonderful 10-night cruise there. So those are the kinds of things that we do every day. What are the benefits of being a home-based travel agent? So I'm here to tell you about some of these benefits. So number one for me, I mentioned already that I was a very busy person running a business. I needed to be at that business. I wasn't going to close my business to open, a side business. I needed to know that this was something I could do at any time from anywhere. And I love it because I can get up early in the morning. I can do some quotes for clients. And then when I'm done doing that, I can go and I can work all day. And then sometimes I come home at night and I'm able to follow up on some things. But I was able to pick and choose when I wanted to work and where I wanted to work. And, my husband laughed at me because recently we were driving to Palm Springs and I said, you know what, I got to get these payments done for this cruise that we're going on. And I had all these people that had sent me their payment information. I hadn't done them yet. And so in the car, there I was with my laptop and I had my hotspot and I was able to get all those deposits done while we were driving to Palm Springs. And then once we got there, we were able to enjoy. I love that about this business. It's totally on the go. There's no inventory. Before I joined this company, I did sell other products in the past. And if any of you have done that before, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes that involves inventory. And, sometimes I sold some health and wellness products and we had a cupboard in our house where we had some health and wellness products and I wasn't always using them. But, sometimes I stockpiled them because maybe, I got a little extra discount that month or whatever it was. You never have to worry about that in this company. This company, your inventory is travel. And you're able to just go directly to these vendor websites like Disney, like Delta Vacations, all these wonderful websites and just book travel for your clients. And you never, ever have to have inventory on hand. I already mentioned we're able to make our own schedule. We have a wonderful community of travel agents that we work with every single day. And we lean on each other for support, for questions. When I joined this company, I knew nothing about travel other than my own travel that I booked. I had to lean on the people that were here that had the experience. And there was just so much community support and people that love to travel, which, I love being around those people because we do travel together. We get opportunities to travel. And that's another great thing about being an agent. And actually, that's my next thing I'm going to talk about is market research. So when we say market research, what we mean by that is we got to travel. That's just part of our job. We have to do it. And you may laugh at that.
That is true.
Can I ask everybody to please mute themselves? Thank you. So market research, as an example, somebody's got to go to this beach right here. Somebody's got to make sure that this sand is this color. Is it actually that white? Is this water actually that blue? And how about that mojito? How does that mojito taste right there? We want to make sure that when we send our clients there, that not only the beach looks good, but, have the buildings been painted, is the food good? So we do need to go and research these properties. And our company makes that very easy for us to do. They give us lots of ways to do that. This is also an unlimited income opportunity. When I started this business, I just thought I was going to do this part-time. And I did have a 5-year goal to close my photography studio and be able to travel more. And I actually was able to achieve that goal within 3 years. I closed my photography studio last year and I was able to travel to 10 countries and come home to a paycheck every single time. So it is definitely unlimited income opportunity. All right, we're going to talk about ways that it pays to be a travel agent. So I mentioned that we do get some perks and we do get some discounts and we do get ways that we're able to travel and do some pretty cool things. This was a cruise that was this year in March. And this was an email that we received from the cruise line that invited us to go on this amazing cruise. And for those of you that are old enough, or maybe you've heard your parents play this band, the Beach Boys were actually sailing on the ship. And so they performed and it was a 5-night cruise. It went to Belize and Costa Maya, Mexico. And we were able to go on this cruise for $100 per travel agent. I mean, that was including port taxes, fees, the whole thing. And for those of you that cruise, you know the value of that because usually just port taxes and fees are definitely more than $100. And here's another example of one of those trips that we're able to take as travel advisors to go and learn about these properties. So this is actually 4 of my friends in this photo that you see right here, and they are relaxing at this all-inclusive oceanfront resort. And it says that they're on a FAM trip. What's FAM? FAM stands for familiarization. So they are here and they are becoming familiar with this property, and they're becoming real familiar with that pool, right? They're tasting the drinks, they're tasting the food, and enjoying this oceanfront resort for $650 per agent for a 7-night stay. That is just amazing. And this is my friend Joy Simpson right here, and she's actually in Jamaica, and she's doing some market research. She's got to go check out this resort. Why not take her husband with her and celebrate their anniversary together? And they saved $1,300 on this stay and got to enjoy Jamaica. I saw their photos. They were doing some candlelight dinners on the beach and all kinds of cool stuff. I am going to show you guys some examples. You guys are probably wondering, how much commission can I earn booking travel from home? What's some average commission? So I'll share a couple with you. So this one right here is my perfect client. This is not my booking. This was another agent that shared this booking with me. And she was able to get up in the morning. The clients knew exactly what they wanted. They knew they wanted to go to Cancun. They knew they wanted a beachfront resort, and they knew what room type they wanted. And so when you get a client like that, you can literally book this in 20 minutes. And she was able to book it in 20 minutes, and her commission was $425, and her workday was done by 10 a.m. And as I mentioned earlier, for me, I needed that flexibility. I needed to know I could get up in the morning, I could book a trip like this, I could earn $400 and then open my storefront for my photography studio by 10 a.m. So that is definitely doable with this company. Here's another example of a commission. This is one for $3,609. And look at that commission, $555. I don't know about you guys, but $555 goes a long way in my household. That pays a lot of bills. Here's another great example. This one is almost $13,000. And look, almost $1,000 back to that agent. That's, just for letting people know that she's in business. And here's another great example, a 50th birthday at a resort for a $361 commission. But this is my favorite. So I already mentioned I love to book some group travel now that I've learned how to do it, right? And this is great because if we're going to already take the time to research a property for a client, like this one in Turks and Caicos, if you're going to just send 2 people there, why not have them bring their whole family, right? Family and friends. And this family went on a spring break vacation, and this particular agent that booked this, wow, I mean, look at that commission, $4,200 back into her household. Just amazing. And that's a trip they were going to take anyway. That's what I love about this. So who is our company? Our company is IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel has been in business for more than 30 years. I actually think this is their 32nd year in business. And they are located in Florida. And because the company has been around for so long, and because they are such a large company, we have almost 100,000 agents worldwide right now. They are able to really help us to give our clients great prices. And so we are really able to meet and beat internet prices. And they are able to give us exclusive offers because we are such a large company. We have a lot of buying power. And so they're able to send us special deals for our clients, very competitive rates. And we also get exposed to training with these vendors that we use, like Disney and Carnival Cruises and all these great different suppliers that we use to book our travel. They give us education, and because of that, we have a lot of insider travel knowledge. And that is a really good thing, especially for all you Disney aficionados out there. You're hard to keep up with, let me tell you. So if it wasn't for my Disney training, I don't know if I could handle it, but I'm so grateful that we do have that insider knowledge and that we are given those tools to be able to help the clients that, sometimes know a lot, and we have to kind of keep up with that. We also get exposed to destination events in this company. So our company does really cool things like they don't just do your regular old boring, like, hey, let's go have a company convention. No, they take over an entire cruise ship. So last year, our company convention was actually on a Carnival cruise ship. And it was 5 nights long, and they actually had a big blimp that flew over the ship on the day that we took off, and there was a banner with our company name flying off this blimp over the ship. I mean, talk about a cool convention. So you get to do stuff like that when you're a travel advisor. We also have full service support from our company. And when you are part of our company, our host company, that's who IntelliTravel is, they're our host company. They give us the ability to be able to have travel agent credentials that you need in this industry, to be able to book and sell travel legally, and to be able to earn commissions on those travels that you're selling. We also get VIP travel benefits, which you've already heard me talk about a little. We get cool things like when we finish our Princess Cruise training, they actually give us a graduation cruise. We have to pay port taxes and fees, but it's a pretty cool benefit that we get. We get unlimited education with all of our vendors and our suppliers. We also get errors and omissions insurance. This is insurance that is provided to us by our company in case we were ever to make a mistake while we're booking travel. And if you are any real estate agents out there, that's something they also provide for realtors. So maybe you've heard that term before. We also get unlimited marketing materials, and that can be digital or that can be printed marketing materials. And so if, let's say we want to have a vendor event and we want to go to maybe a bridal show and we want to have a nice setup, a table with some brochures, we're able to call all of these companies and they will actually mail us brochures free of charge because they want to make sure that we get those brochures into our clients' hands and we're able to sell these amazing trips to our clients. We also get our very own personalized booking engine website. It's an actual link that you can share with people. So for me, I love sharing that link with my clients who travel for business because they're going to already travel anyway. It's something that they've got to go and, they're used to hopping on. They go to booking.com and they're able to book their travel. And a lot of times their clients will their company will reimburse them. And so I tell them, hey, just use my website. It's the same prices. It's the same products, the same inventory. And I'm able to earn commission sometimes while I'm sleeping. And, if I have a client that reaches out and they say, I want to stay in an over-the-water bungalow in Bora Bora, I'm probably going to not give them my website link. I'm going to go and take care of that client and make sure that I give them VIP service. But the link is great for those people that, they like to book their own travel. Why not just give it to them? All right. And I've already talked about, we have a lot of innovative tools and resources and just so many amazing things available to us because our company's been around for so long. All right, here are some of the achievements and the accolades of our company. So our company, because we have been around a long time, has spent a lot of time developing really amazing relationships with all of these companies and many more than what you're going to see on this page here. But one of the things I like to point out here is the Magellan Award. This is this little award you see over here on the left. It may not look like a big deal to most of you, but to us, it's a really big deal. This is like the Academy Awards for travel agencies, and to earn that award is not an easy feat. So it's a pretty cool thing. We are also premier members of the CLIA organization, which is the Cruise Lines International Association of America. And that is not an easy thing to achieve. But because of that, they're pretty much the ones that run the cruise industry. And for us to be members, we get a lot of great education from them and a lot of nice perks because we are members of that company. We also have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which was very important to me coming in, being a business owner, owning a brick and mortar business. My ratings with the Better Business Bureau with my photography studio were very good, and customer service has always been very important to me. And so those are the kinds of things that I looked at when I joined this company. So I was very happy to find good ratings all across the board. Okay, you might be wondering, what do you have access to? What kind of stuff can you book? So here are some samples of some of the companies that we work with. But I'm going to tell you right now, pretty much if you can think of a travel name, a travel brand in the world, we work with them or we're able to book it. It's pretty much unlimited, to be honest with you, but these are some of the more popular brands that we work with. And we are able to do really cool things like you see on the left-hand side. We're able to book all these wonderful things. And just to give you an idea of, like a typical booking for us, let's say I'm going to send a client to New York. I'm able to book their round trip flights. I'm able to book their ground transportation, going to their accommodations. I'm able to book them in a great hotel, wherever they want to be, right, in downtown New York. And I'm able to actually send them to things like Broadway plays. I can send them to a ball game if I want to. I can send them to a concert if I want to. And I can add travel insurance to the booking. And everything I just mentioned to you guys is commissionable. And a lot of people don't realize that a travel agent's commission is already built into all those things that I just told you. So if you go online and you book all those things by yourself, which a lot of you are probably good at doing, I was, before I got involved in this business, I didn't realize that these companies are keeping that travel agent commission if you don't let a travel agent do the work for you. So when I found that out, I thought, wow, that is pretty amazing, because that's a lot of commission kind of floating around in the world. And I don't want to say it's free money, but it's money that's there for the people that would like to earn it. And that is what really excited me about this business. Okay, we also have education. Of course, you cannot start a new trade and not get educated. And so starting a new business in my 50s was a little scary for me, but I was very happy to know that our company has top-notch education, and they make it very easy for us. And the nice thing is that you don't have to go and get your master's degree in travel to be able to sell travel. You are actually able to learn all of these fun things while you're selling travel. So there's no, you don't have to go and earn a degree for, 2 months like you would if you're going to be a real estate agent, right? Here, you're able to just, start learning as you're doing. For me, I got a Disney request for a Disney cruise my 3rd day in the business. And in my mind, I was thinking, I don't even know if we work with Disney, but I found out we did. And I was able to go on the Disney website. I was able to book the trip for the client. And we do have something called the Disney College of Knowledge. And I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to finish the Disney College of Knowledge to be able to get this booking done. But I was pleasantly surprised to find out I could book it now and then I could learn later, which I did, because as I said, I got to keep up with all you Disney people. We also, part of our training is also these trips that I've been talking about. We have these things called exclusive IntelliTrips that we're able to go on. And those are trips that are available to us on our company website. We're able to log in, and they've always got great deals there for us for things like African safaris. You can go to Egypt, you can go to Bali, you can go on a cruise and learn. There's a lot of really cool stuff like that. All right, and you might be wondering, maybe you're saying, I'm not really a good marketing person, or I don't know how to do this. I will tell you, even though I owned a business coming into this, I had never used social media to market my photography studio. I did it the old-fashioned way. I did it through word of mouth, through referrals, telling people about my company, getting people to walk in the door and try my product. And you can still do that with this company. You can still go to, senior citizens clubs. You can have bridal shows, and you can be, part of a fair or a craft show, and you can spread the word that way if you don't like advertising on social media. But what I do love is that this company actually offers social media training. And so I took advantage of it. I was able to learn how to use it. And we do it in a way where we're not salesy and we're not spammy. And just to give you an idea of that, like, here's a post from one of our agents, and she says, I just sent a quote to my client for this brand new resort in the Cancun area. It doesn't get any more heavenly than this, especially because it's adults only. I mean, I'm going to probably look at that resort and say, hey, those purple umbrellas look kind of cool. I might reach out to this girl and find out, like, how do I book this through you? And are you able to, match these prices I'm finding online? And I would definitely probably check it out. And she's not even saying that she's a travel agent, but I'm like, hey, she's booking travel, because I can tell by her post. And then this is another great example. Look at this girl. Look how much fun she's having. And she's telling you she's taking her business serious. She just got certified. She became an Aruba specialist, and she got her Carnival cruise certification. And so she's saying, I'm learning so much, and I cannot wait to help you book an amazing vacation. And when I see, a young entrepreneur like this who is, booking travel from home, maybe she's a stay-at-home mom, and I see her taking her business seriously, but she's having fun, clearly, I'm probably going to reach out to somebody like her and ask her if she could help me book my travel. I am going to introduce you to some of our travel agents in our company. And I actually have the pleasure of knowing all 3 of these lovely ladies. I've actually traveled with them. We actually got to go to Canada together last year for a top agent trip, which was really cool. And I just want to say a little bit about each of them. Heather Wooden here on the left-hand side, she is just incredible. This girl has actually achieved the highest level of education in our company. She is what we call a travel ambassador. And because she is so educated, she does trainings for us and she does all kinds of cool things. But the thing is that, look, she still sold over $1 million in travel, even though she's doing all this other stuff. And she is just an inspiration to me. I mean, I know this year she's probably already getting close to $500,000 this year. This girl just rocks it in the travel world. She does a lot of high-end stuff, really, really great bookings. And these other two girls, you know, Kathy here in the middle, we're great friends, but we were in a contest together last year and she beat my pants off. And I think she even won some luggage that I really wanted. And, you know, kudos to her because she is an amazing salesperson. Also did not have experience before this company. And then my friend Brianne here on the right, she is just a joy to be around. We actually met last year in Tennessee for the very first time. And here she is waking up on New Year's Day when we're mostly like in our pajamas recovering, right? And this girl woke up and sold $13,000 in travel on January 1st. Just incredible. All right, we are going to talk about one of the reasons why I fell in love with this company and becoming a travel advisor. We are able to earn commission on our own travel, and there is no limit to the commissions you can earn on your own travel, which is so cool. And here are some great examples of that. These are, you know, my friends here that are on their own personal trips. And look, Charmel's earning $400 back on her trip to Iceland. Cindy Bergerman, who is on tonight. You're going to get to meet her in a little while. Here she is on her family vacation. She's on this cruise. And I know Cindy, and Cindy loves to cruise. And Cindy loved to cruise before she became a travel advisor. And I think Cindy even, I'll let her tell her story, but I think she may have found out about this company while she was on a cruise. But little did she know when she used to cruise that look how much money she was giving up every time she would cruise. And so she was able to put back over $2,000 in her pocket this year on this cruise with her family. And I'm sure that $2,000 went a really long way with being able to spoil her family a little extra while they were on vacation. And then again, this is my friend Brianne, the one I told you that woke up and hustled on New Year's Day. I guess she was hustling so she could go to Cozumel and do some snorkeling there and also earn some commission back on her own trip. And wow, I mean, that's amazing, $1,100 back on her own travel. We also get to build our own brand. And so this is like really fun for me. I love to be creative. And when I, you know, got to come in here and think of my own company name and think up a logo and some merchandise and, you know, send your clients on vacation and give them some of your merchandise when they go. I like to do things like I do waterproof cell phone cases that have lanyards that go around their necks. So when they're in a tropical location, if they jump on a jet ski or if they're going to be at the swim up bar, their phone can be protected from the water. But I also stick a business card in there and the lanyards have my name. And so if they start meeting people and people ask them who booked this trip for you, they're able to give them my information right there. And I have definitely gotten some referrals that way. I am going to take a moment to introduce you to the gentlemen that make this possible for us, the men that came up with the concept and gave me the ability to be able to work from home or from anywhere, booking and selling travel. Both of these men have definitely changed my life. I do not work 16 hours a day anymore like I used to. I actually still photograph, but I photograph when I want to, and I'm down to photographing about 10 hours a month, which is so crazy to me. But this is all possible because of Mr. James Ferrara that you see here on the left. He is the co-founder and the president of IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel is the company that books and sells travel, the company that's been in business for over 30 years. This company developed a lot of amazing partnerships with a lot of these companies that we work with today, and that is why we are able to do this. And I had the pleasure to meet Mr. Ferrara when I was in Canada last year. And he actually told me that the company was founded right here in my home state, which is California, and it was founded in La Jolla. And he said it was actually a brick and mortar business, and it was a, you know, mom and pop travel shop, and you were able to walk in and book your own travel. And he came up with this concept with his other business partners, like, what if we let these travel advisors work from home and they can have more flexible schedules? And what if we made this a worldwide company? And he said, I was doing a pretty good job, but my vision was I wanted this to be a worldwide company. And I think he got to a little over 3,000 agents, something like that. And he realized that he needed help. And so somebody introduced him to Mr. Donald Bradley, who you see here on the right-hand side. He's the founder, the chairman, and the CEO of Planet Marketing. They are founded in Atlanta, Georgia, and he is a marketing expert. And he actually has helped companies like ours in the past become very successful and become worldwide names. And so him and Mr. Ferrara partnered, and he is the reason, Mr. Donald Bradley is the reason why he took this amazing product that we have, these services we have, and brought this company to the point where we almost have 100,000 agents worldwide. So I am very grateful to both of these men. Okay, I am going to talk a little bit about our best price guarantees and assurances. So number one that you see right here, this is our best travel price assurance. What this says, I mentioned to you a couple of times here that we are able to meet and beat internet prices. Let's just say by the slim chance a client comes to me and maybe they went to Costco and they found a Costco deal and I just can't beat it. Maybe I'm off by, let's just say $100. My company will actually give me a check to give to my client for 110% of the difference. And they are able to use that the next time they travel with me. And my clients know that I'm going to spoil them when they go on vacation. They are not going to book through Costco for that $100 price difference, especially when they know that they have that certificate to use with me in the future. They also know that they don't want to be on the phone when they're on their trip, dealing with something that goes wrong, waiting for somebody at 800 number at Costco to fix the problem. They know they can literally message me and I'm going to help them. My suppliers are going to help them. And they're going to be drinking margaritas by the pool while I do it. So they're definitely going to book through me and they are going to come back the next time because they have that certificate. We also have number two that you see here, no questions asked, 100% money back assurance. And what this says is, if you decide that this business is a good fit for you and you want to go ahead and join our travel advisor community and take advantage of all these perks and benefits and be able to book and sell travel from home. And let's say that you do it for 30 days and at the end of 30 days, you just decide it's not for you. You don't have enough time, whatever it is, whatever the reason is, you decide that you do not want to continue, you will actually get 100% of your investment back as long as you do it within that 30 days. The third guarantee, which kind of blew my mind when I joined this company, is our unique profit assurance. And what that says is if you join this business and you do this business for 12 months and you invest more money in that 12 months than you actually earn, then our company will cut you a check for the difference. And I had never heard of anything like that in my life. And number two and number three, because I was a business owner when I joined this business, those are the two reasons why I joined this company, because I just wasn't sure. And I was, looking around, trying to decide what I wanted to do, but knowing that I could try this risk-free for 30 days and knowing I could get a refund if I felt that I needed to, made me a lot more comfortable. But the fact that I was able to book that Disney cruise that I told you that I got on my third day in the business, and I earned a $1,400 commission on that, by the way, that was when I knew that this business was going to work for me and I knew I wasn't going to have to get my money back. Okay, I'm going to stop right here for a minute. I'm going to jump out because I do want to introduce to you somebody that is going to take over from here, and she's going to cover the rest of the presentation for us. And that is Cindy Bergerman. And I just want to tell you a little bit about Cindy. So Cindy is just an amazing woman. She is a mentor to me. I wrote to Cindy probably day 3 in my business because I have 5 children and I have 8 grandchildren. And I saw Cindy, she was very successful, very busy in this business. And I saw that she also had 5 children. And this girl was just going all over. And I just said, okay, I need to meet her. I need to know. And so I was just so inspired by her from the beginning. And the fact that she wrote back to me, I thought was incredible. But Cindy is actually a 4-star director with our company. She has a team of over 4,500 travel agents, you guys. That is just phenomenal. She has a presidential ruby ring from our company, which signifies that she has earned over $250,000 in annual income. And she not only has earned that much money, but she went and helped other people in her organization go and do the same thing. She has coached 5 other 6-figure ring earners. She is the #1 income earner in the state of Ohio, and she's actually number 34 in our entire company out of over 92,000 agents worldwide. And I already mentioned she's a busy mom. She's also an EMT. She volunteers as an EMT in her spare time, and she's a grandmother. And so please welcome Cindy Bergerman. Thank you for being here, Cindy.
Thank you, Jamie. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Thank you for that introduction. Thank you for all that travel information. You guys, Jamie didn't tell you everything about herself. She is actually just moments away from hitting a top leadership level in our company, which is very exciting. She's helped almost 100 others with this travel business. So thank you for hosting this call tonight, Jamie, and asking me to come on with you. I appreciate that. So I'm excited to be here with you guys tonight. Thank you for giving us part of your evening. Just a little bit about me. I started this business 6.5 years ago, and I found out about this company, like Jamie told you, when I was on a cruise ship. We were actually on our very first cruise, fell in love with cruising, and my husband and I were sitting on the Lido deck in the lawn chairs, just thinking like, this is amazing. How can we live on a cruise ship without working on one? And we were even talking like we could homeschool our girls. Like they wanted nothing to do with that. They're social bugs, so they didn't want to be homeschooled. But we figured it out because my friend posted on Facebook that she was going to join this travel business. And I was like, what? Like, you got to tell me more. Like, this just sounds like exactly what we're looking for. And she's like, you could have got paid for that cruise that you're on right now. And I was like, well, I didn't pay anybody extra. I had a travel agent book it for me, but I didn't pay her extra to book it. And she's like, that's because the commissions are built in the trip across the board in the industry. And I was like, well, sign me up, because this is just a no-brainer, because I'm never cruising again without coming home to the paycheck. So that decision right there has incredibly changed my life financially. My time freedom that I have now to be able to cruise anytime we want. The time freedom to be able to schedule my business around my family. I was, working 60, 70 hours a week, stressed out, going to work with chest pains, coming home crying most days. And I don't know if any of you have jobs like that. I loved what I did, but it was a very stressful and a very negative environment. And I wanted out because my manager, office manager, was actually, 61 years old, trying to figure out if she could even retire. And I said, I was in my 40s. And I said, I am not going to sit in this office for another 20, 25 years and decide at that point if I can even retire. So I said, I've got to do something for myself. So taking a look at this opportunity a little bit closer, a couple of weeks after I got back from my cruise and realized what I signed up for, I realized that I could share this opportunity with others. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. Our referral program, because you can book travel and make, a very nice income just booking travel and having that, side income and using the perks, the benefits of being a travel agent. But referring others to the business can give you long-term sustainable residual income. And if you understand that, you would run through a brick wall to get some residual income. So let me just share my screen with you and share a little bit about how this business has changed my family's life and so many others that I've seen in the last 6.5 years. So you get paid more ways by referring others to this business. And you've been invited this evening because somebody is referring you to the business, correct? So once you share this opportunity with others, you will earn $50 every time you share this opportunity. Okay, that's unlimited. You can share this with as many people as you want and make $50 every single time. Okay, you also make a 50% check match when they share their business, when they share the business with somebody, and you will get a 50% check match. So they're going to make $50 and you're going to make 25 every single time. That's leveraged income. Okay, you ever referred anybody to a job? Some of you probably have. Did they give you a 50% check match every single week? Probably not. So you will make 50% every single week. Additional income for sharing with more than 9 others. Once you share with 9 others, it's called a leadership level, and you start receiving additional income. You will receive a 10% check match on all the travel that they book. And I can give you an example of that when I realized, wow, this is incredible. My niece decided she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom last June. It's actually been a year. And she decided she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. She just had her 3rd baby, and they moved from Columbus, Ohio to Cincinnati, Ohio. And she said, I never thought I would ever want to be a stay-at-home mom, but she goes, I think I'm going to try this opportunity. I don't want to put my kids in daycare. I don't know anybody in Cincinnati. Her husband got a new job down there. That's why they moved. And she has been booking travel, booked this big corporate trip for Riviera Maya. I believe they went to Mexico, and her check was almost $10,000 from that one trip. And she told me today that they just asked her to book their trip again next February. So she was excited. This has really worked out for her in the past year. So, and it feels good for me as her aunt to be able to, offer this opportunity to her. So, but you get a 10% check match on everything they book. So when she got that check for $10,000, I got a check for $1,000 that day. And I was like, did you have a nice text? She's like, I'm almost in tears. This is amazing. So it just made me feel really good that, she's able to stay home with her babies and take care of them. So residual income, you get paid $4 per person every month. So every person in your organization, no matter who refers them to the company, you get paid $4 every single month, all the way down to 9 people, 9 levels that will pay you. So when Jamie said that I'm making, the $250,000 income annually, most of that is coming from this residual income with 4,500 people in my organization times $4, you can do the math, and that's a monthly residual income that's always going to be coming in. If you think about Michael Jackson has a residual income coming in every single month, and his family is able to receive those benefits. He did the work once and is still getting paid on it. Even after you're gone, you can will this to your family and your family will still get paid for it. So that's what's amazing in the integrity of this business, because they offer that to us. Monthly bonuses and guaranteed income when you reach leadership levels also. So just a big recap of the travel agent perks that Jamie had shared with you. You have the ability to make an income from your phone. You earn income booking vacations. You have access to special events and trips for agents. You get discounts in travel agent rates. You also get access to travel suppliers all over the world, like Disney and Marriott and Carnival. You get to be your own boss and set your own hours. That was my favorite thing about it first. No long-term contracts. You can cancel at any time if you choose. There's no invoicing. I know other agencies sometimes have to do the invoicing, but we do not do that. No inventory, no quotas. Nobody tells you that you have to sell a certain amount each month. You have a 30-day money back guarantee. So it's a no risk trial. 12-month profit guarantee. So you're guaranteed not to lose any money in your first 12 months of business. And you get to discover the travel secrets only agents know. So the investment to get started is $179.95. And that gives you access to IntelliTravel to book travel. You earn commissions on your travel sales. You get the guaranteed best prices and VIP travel benefits. You get your very own IntelliTravel website, and it's $39.95 a month to keep your business going. But it's only $20 more to add referral program. You wouldn't go buy a car without wheels, right? Or you can't start a lemonade stand without lemons. So I say don't start your travel business without even having the opportunity to share this with others. Because if someone comes to you and says, I want to do this with you, or I want to do this, I want to use this, I'm never cruising again without getting a paycheck, sign me up. You have to be open for business to be able to do that. If you're only booking travel, you can't refer them to the program. You can't make that extra income. So add that extra $20 because it can change your life like it has changed mine. Okay, you get both opportunities. You can book travel, you can refer others, and you get the benefits and perks of two great companies. So it's $59.90 a month to keep your business going. And just know that that fee, you book a couple trips and you are going to be making income, and it will pay your yearly fees. So don't worry about that at all. You also get a 10% match on your personal ITA's travel commission. So say somebody goes out and books that group cruise and makes a check for $2,000, you would be getting a check for $200 and not know one person who went on that cruise. So don't forget that you will make that 10% check match every month also. So how do I get started? You will receive the link and instructions from the person that invited you here tonight. You'll go back to them and let them know that you are ready to get started, and they will help you get registered. I'll walk you through that process, and then you're going to have instant access to your website and your education. And you'll be invited to a Facebook support group and be guided through launching your business. And you're going to have so much support. You're an independent agent, but you're never alone. You're going to have the support of, your sponsor and myself and others that are leading the way. Jamie Torres is also here to be helping you. So thank you so much for being with us this evening. Reach out to the person that invited you to this presentation. Let them know what you think.